accepted as authority anyway?
That's a good question.
The author of Hebrews.
He brought up Hebrews, not me.
I'm asking you, why are you quoting it as an authority
Because
anyway?
it's an accepted book of our scriptures.
Who wrote it?
Paul, before you go to that, I'll let you speak, Paul, yeah? So what 5-7 means?
That's really not what the point I'm trying to make.
Anonymous testimony. Why should we accept anonymous testimony? You don't know who wrote it.
After that, you said, let Paul speak because he's much like...
You've got backup now. You see.
No, it's not
Why
about
did
backup.
you bring in your backup?
It's not about backup. It's not about backup.
You brought in your backup.
It's not backup. It's not backup. It's just explain Hebrew 5-7. But he mentioned good points. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Because I've got
Go on.
Okay, Hebrews 5:7. Now we've seen clearly that the book of Hebrews says that Jesus died. Very, very clear. In fact, the whole book of Hebrews is about the death and sacrifice of Christ.
Hebrew 5:7.
So let's get to Hebrews 5:7. Okay?
Yes.
It says that during the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayers and submissions to the ones who could save him from. Now, the word "from" there is the Greek word "ek." Okay?
Okay.
I don't know if you know Greek, but that's what it is.
I do know Greek.
You do know Greek.
Do you know Greek, I said?
I know a little Greek.
That's why they show nations. You know what they show nations? Half doctor and half with the
I've studied this.
So go on. Just explain to us what it means.
Do you
Have a linguist, yeah.
do you
Have a
want
scholar.
me to bring up the Greek
No, just
Bible
explain
for
Hebrew
you?
5:7. Hebrew 5:7 clearly teaches them. Go on. So,
Okay, you're not letting me speak. So the word there is could save him out of death. That's what that translation, or from or out of death.
Yeah.
Now, if you read Psalm 16 verse 1, which is mentioned in Acts chapter 2, it says, "You will not leave your Holy One in the grave to suffer decay." So Jesus was rescued not from dying, but out of the position of being dead. Because the rest of the book of Hebrews clearly says that Jesus died. So
wait. That doesn't make any sense. This is worse than 1 + 1 = 1.
Why doesn't it make any sense?
Wait, I'll tell you why, yeah? Jesus, when he was praying to God, he was praying when he knew people are coming to crucify him. So he's asking for what? For God to save him from what? From being crucified, not from being dying, then come back to life. Because God, Jesus coming back to life, there is many...
How do you know?
Hear me out. There is, historically speaking, based upon the miracles of God, there were people that died and came back to life as well. There's no special about Jesus, to be honest. So, as you believe, but my point is clearly Hebrew 5:7. That is, we have to understand, uncle. One drop of a poison is enough to kill someone. Okay. I don't have to. No, but I'm telling you, Hebrew 5:7. So, what I want to show you, the brother Paul mentioned.
The way you treat
Allow me to finish. What brother Paul mentioned good points. Why? I'm showing you, Paul is there. Yeah, I'm showing you that the one who wrote this Hebrew, you see clearly there's confusion. Allow me to finish my point now. Allow me to finish my point, please. Here shows you what. Either one person wrote it and he was confused, he had many texts in front of him, or it's been written by different people. Or by the fact that he says Jesus prayed to God when he was upon the earth, and he was what? Heard. Why he was heard? Because of his reverence. So therefore God doesn't hear you because you are righteous. Regardless who you are, God still hear you. Meaning here what? God responded his prayer. By what? By saving him. Let alone the account of Jesus being crucified, there were no eyewitnesses. All of them ran away. Understand? So I will leave it here, inshallah. I'll pray to Allah to guide you to the truth. That is a clear cut.
When did they run away?
They ran away. They never seen him crucified. Get the text. Get the text for the account.
Shamsi, I'm asking you a question because you're making a claim. When did they run away?
Before he was crucified, according to the accounts.
At what point? Where?
Before he was crucified.
Where?
Where?
Where were they when they ran away?
Huh?
Where was it? Where did it happen?
What do you mean where?
Well, what was the event where they ran away?
They ran away when the Romans, according to you, when the Romans caught Jesus.
They came to arrest him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They ran away.
So they didn't run away from when he was being. So they ran away before the day of his crucifixion.
So they haven't seen it.
So he had to. How do you know?
Because of course, if you run away, give me a
How do you know?
Let us analyze that.
Back on the day of his crucifixion.
Does it say that? Doesn't say that. No, doesn't.
Well, actually,
okay. Does Luke? Did Luke see it?
So we've seen here.
Wait. Hey, me, uncle. Did Paul saw it?
We've seen here that Shamsi
answer my question.
Picks one verse out of the book of Hebrews to try to build an idea when the book of Hebrews is very clear. As I've said, there's about 16 mentions of the death of Jesus in
Uncle, we already know the Hebrew.
So it
Did Paul
cannot
see it?
possibly be saying that Jesus didn't die. The book of Hebrews clearly does not
Yeah,
say
clearly look, Mark. Then what? Then all his disciples deserted him and ran.
Yes.
And ran away. You know what's worse? The one who's narrating to us that Jesus was crucified, he's not even his disciples. Paul, he was not even around. Paul, he was not even Jesus' disciple. Luke who was not Jesus' disciple. Mark, John. So none of them. Because I'll tell you, Allah spoke the truth when he said, بَلْ رَفَعَهُ اللَّهُ إِلَيْهِ. Allah raised him. So what I will tell you, uncle, again, clearly that, look, you keep telling me, you keep telling me I'm picking and choosing. It's not about picking and choosing. I'm showing you.
this one and
Yeah, but no, it's not. I'm showing you there's contradiction between the two because clearly,
no contradiction.
Clearly the Bible was written by people that they had no clue what really Jesus did. They were just narrating.
This
Islamic
is scholarship. They pick one verse, twist it.
No, I haven't.
Ignore the
No,
rest.
I'm not agreeing with the rest.
I'm afraid you really
I'm
do
telling
have
you.
to read the book.
I'm telling you. I read it, and I'll tell you what. There were no eyewitnesses who saw what Jesus getting crucified. Uncle, okay. Let's ask you this. Why you don't believe Prophet Muhammad to be true prophet?
That's a different subject.
No, please.
But let me
Please.
just say.
You're not gonna, bro. We're just getting around the circle. There's no point.
You made a statement. You're not letting me answer it.
Oh, go on.
When the disciples ran away was when Jesus was arrested. But if you read the gospel accounts, some of those
The
disciples.
Gospel of who? Sorry.
If you read the gospel accounts, you'll.
Which one? Which one? More specifically.
Shamsi, listen to me.
I am listening to you. That's why I said which one.
You said your friend clearly showed you that they ran away
No doubt.
when Jesus was arrested.
Yes,
But
mate.
if you read the whole gospel accounts, some of those disciples, it clearly says that they were actually there watching.
Which one? Which gospel?
John was there for a start.
No, John's gospel is not the
Jesus actually spoke to John from the cross.
John's gospel is not disciple. That's not his disciple. The one who wrote John.
John is not a disciple.
Yeah, the one who wrote John's gospel is not disciple.
John is not a disciple.
It's not. It's John's gospel I'm talking about. The one who wrote John's gospel, that is not Jesus' disciple.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not, man. I'm telling you. So
Anyway,
alhamdulillah,
folks, all I can say is when you read the Bible, try to read.
you get confused. That's why you have.
Try to read the whole passage. Try to read the whole chapter and the book. Stop cherry picking the one.
That's what you do. You cherry and pick. You read that verse.
O.S.C.C.
Anyway, uncle, take care. Look after yourself. Yeah. May Allah guides you the truth. Ameen. So what I was doing basically to clarify to people on the camera that it show us why there's many contradictions. He said I choose, pick and choose. Yeah. It's not about pick and choosing. I'm showing you. Look, one passage said when Jesus was upon the earth, he prayed to God to save him. And he was heard because what? There's a condition. The reason he was heard because of his reverence. And you don't have to be a righteous man for God to hear you. God hears everyone. So what does it mean here? God heard him, mean God responded to his prayer. Just as we say, Sami Allahu liman hamida. Allah hears the one who praises him. But even if you don't praise Allah, Allah still hears you. Meaning here, Allah what? Allah accepted the prayer of those who praise him. Subhanallah, same thing. Okay? By the way, you're Christian, brother? Muslim? What are you?
It's me.
Of course you are. What's your name?
Toby.
Toby, nice to meet you. My name's Shamsi Toby. How are you? Where are you from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, yes. Are you Nigerian? I'm Algerian. You know there's the African Cup.
Yeah.
Are you watching it, yeah?
No.
Okay. So you believe in God?
No, I don't. I'm agnostic, I'll say.
But you believe without any doubt. I mean, when you reflect upon the creation and upon even your own creation, that this creation must have a creator.
Might do. Might.
It's not. It is certain. You know why? An example of that. Look, an example of that. That the fact that we can see in our creation.
صوت القرآن يناديكم يا أهل الله نوافيكم بكلام يتلى يهديكم